have some more breaking news coming in that the Air India flight that had departed from the Mumbai airport on Saturday morning for the Romanian capital of Bucharest to evacuate the Indians stranded in Ukraine due to the Russian military invasion. In fact, the Indian nationals who have reached the Ukrainian-Romanian border by road are now being taken to Bucharest by the Indian government officials so that they can be evacuated in this particular Air India flight. That's the latest update coming in of an Air India plane that has now departed from the Mumbai airport on Saturday morning for the Romanian capital of Bucharest. And we have seen several videos coming in from Ukraine once again that has declared, there have been missile attacks and Russia has declared a war. Meanwhile, there have been thousands and thousands of Indians awaiting evacuation. Let me also now go across to my colleague Samiksha, joining us live from the Mumbai newsroom. Yes, Samiksha, what more are you picking up?
With almost 16,000 Indians who are still stranded in Ukraine, all efforts are being made by the Indian government to repatriate those stranded in Ukraine. In the latest, what we are learning is that an Air India flight has already departed from the Mumbai airport to Bucharest, and it in fact left at around 3:40 a.m. and will reach what we are learning in at least 1 hour from now. At around 10 a.m. the flight is going to land in India. So what we are learning is that those who will be brought back, they will be brought back from Bucharest and Budapest. Remember, this comes, of course, after, as we know, that Ukraine has closed its airspace since February the 24th. That was the day when, of course, Russia launched its military offensive in Ukraine. So the latest that we are learning is that around 16,000 Indians are still stranded, and an Air India flight has already departed, which will, of course, land. It is expected to, beg your pardon, land at around 10 a.m. at the Bucharest airport. So all the flights are being currently operated from India to Bucharest and Budapest, as Ukraine, as we all know, has closed its airspace. Back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Samiksha, for getting us that update. Meanwhile, there have been over 20,000 Indians, mostly students, who have been stranded in Ukraine, waiting for their evacuation, because remember, the situation in Ukraine still remains extremely grim. Meanwhile, we have seen the Air India plane departing from the Mumbai airport on Saturday morning from the Romanian capital of Bucharest to evacuate the Indians that are still stranded in Ukraine.